Something strange has been happening to this country. The economy is still falling apart, and people are still realizing it. That's why you see everybody's crashing out, everybody's venting. Millions have reached a breaking point, and we want to know, when is it going to change? So in this video, we're about to show you what people been going through, because in reality, nobody should have to go through this. Let's see what's been going on.
Hi everybody, it is your waitress at the Petro, and I'm doing a final checkout for the last time as a waitress here. And do you guys want to know why? I've had a couple HR complaints in the last few weeks. I've never gotten an HR complaint in my life, ever. Those 2 complaints came from my mother. Those complaints just got me terminated from my job. My own mother. So I would like to say a public thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mom. Your 2 grandsons will be the only people to suffer from this. And you don't care enough because you are so evil. Oh, you're a monster. You're a monster. You're a fucking monster. And you're gonna rot in hell.
When I was 14 years old, my parents did something that changed my life forever. They drove me to the country and they abandoned me. It was a normal Sunday morning and they said they were going to go for a drive in the country and asked me to tag along. I said yes. When we stopped in the middle of nowhere and got out to look at some horses in a field, they drove away. In that moment, my entire world changed. I'll never forget the feeling of the ground just opening up and swallowing me. The intense feeling of loneliness engulfed me, and I didn't know what I was going to do. Maybe you're in a season right now that life is hard, where you feel like the world is closing in on you and there's nothing you can do. You're meeting trouble after trouble, challenge after challenge. Hard times just won't go away.
All the jokes aside, yes, I'm still hanging out in the parking lot. All the jokes aside, it's pretty surreal. You do this for so long and you sacrifice so much. I mean, you sacrifice your time with your family, you sacrifice your body. Everything hurts. I mean, hell, I had back surgery 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I've had knee surgery. Go through all that, and all of a sudden it's over. It is shocking. For so long I thought to myself, like, man, did I waste half of my life doing this? Because I didn't want to do it anymore. I dropped out of college after I tried to major in beer and women. Moved home and immediately went to work here. It was the day before I turned 22 whenever I got hired. And so I didn't learn any skills or anything like that. And here I am to the point where I just couldn't do it anymore. Lots of reasons. I was tired of not having my time with my kids. I missed so many firsts. I don't want to miss any more. So, off to new things, I guess. I'm starting a woodworking business, and hopefully, everything goes well. I don't have much experience. I just know that I like building things. The few times that I've actually gotten to build things. So, let's see what happens.
So this is how this country is. My wife just gave birth to our newborn daughter 2 weeks ago, and her placenta got stuck in her. So she had to go to surgery. She lost so much blood that they had to do a blood transfusion on her. She almost died. And the doctor's office called her today, and instead of being like, hey, how are you doing? Or are you feeling okay? Or how's everything going with the baby? The first thing they bring up is we need you to contact your insurance company because payment hasn't gone through. Like, that's all these greedy fucks care about. And it's getting really old. It's money, 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 money with these people. And it's fucking getting old. We need to change this country. We really do.
Some people think poverty is dramatic, but most of the time it's just quiet. It's checking your bank account before opening a text. It's pretending you're not stressed so the people around you don't feel it too. It's calculating groceries like military logistics, while people online scream about mindset. Not enough money for rent changes the temperature of your whole nervous system. You don't sleep the same. You don't think the same. Everything becomes urgent. And the worst part is you still have to act normal while your brain is trying to solve survival every second of the day. People say money doesn't buy happiness. Gee, maybe. But lack of money absolutely rents suffering.
I don't think people are asking to be rich. I think they're asking for a full-time job to be enough. Enough to pay rent, enough to buy groceries, enough to keep the lights on without constantly worrying. When someone works 40 hours a week and still can't afford the basic necessities, it's understandable that they feel frustrated. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think.
Is anybody else tired of feeling tired? Because I don't know what's going on, or just life in general, but I am exhausted. I love what I do for work, but I am so burnt out. My patience and my tolerance for people is next to nothing. When I wake up in the morning, I'm already looking forward to going to bed later that night. I can get a solid 8 to 9 hours of sleep and I wake up exhausted. For the most part, I eat a pretty healthy diet. And even with eating a pretty healthy diet, I have gained like 10 pounds in the last 8 months. I've had my thyroid checked, everything is fine. I've had my hormones checked, everything is fine. I know that consistent exercise will eventually give me more energy, but trying to find the energy to make that happen after going to work or waking up at 4 a.m. to exercise before work and then having to shower to get ready for work, I don't have it. And I'm tired of feeling that way. I don't know what the deal is. I don't feel depressed. It's beautiful outside. My life is wonderful, but I'm just tired. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted with feeling like there's never enough time or money or resources to buy and make the healthy foods that make you feel better. And then also learning that majority of the foods that we consider healthy aren't even healthy. I don't know, it just feels like such a losing battle right now. It's like I'm in a funk of wake up, go to work, do the same thing, feel exhausted with no end in sight. And I don't know what to do about it. And that is keeping it very, very real with you.
I don't know if you know this or not, but life really is better when no one knows where you're at and no one knows what you're doing. When is the last time you turned your phone off for 24 hours and just did what you wanted? If life has been feeling stagnant, you can do that whenever you want. Just a friendly reminder.
I love when I'm talking to someone my age and they're like, yeah, I just bought a house. You what? I mean, for fuck's sakes, I'm trying to split my phone bill in half throughout the month just trying to keep the bitch on. Bought a house. Jesus Christ.
Man, listen, if you out here making money, pay your bills. Pay all your shit. Do what you need to do. It's not fair that, I'm gonna play the picture for y'all. Hey, I need help, and I help you every time. Then when you get money, you don't help nobody. You go do everything you want to do on your own. But then when you need help, you calling people. Do that make sense? That's like saying 2 + 2 = 8. Huh? It don't make sense. It don't. It does not make sense. Help people out if you gonna help them out. Don't be using people, and then when you get what you need, you don't know nobody no more. I ain't talking about myself. I'm talking about the few people that I know. You feel me? Because it's not fair that we got to pay our bills and you out here living a lavish life, and then you want us to help you out. Doesn't work like that.
I don't think I've ever felt this lonely before. I just got done crying because of how excluded I feel from so many things. Do I have friends? Yes. Do I get invited to everything? No. Do I get ignored in the group chat? Sure. Am I chronically single? Yes. I feel like I've only ever been good enough to get the person that I want, but I've never been good enough for them to stay. This shit is so lonely. Seeing everybody with their plans for, and I don't even like soccer, but I just want to feel included for the Mexico game tonight. And nobody responding to you, but they get invited to something where somebody already has not necessarily a +1, but somebody, like a buddy. And you don't want to go because you know how it feels in environments like that already, where you don't have anybody to talk to, somebody already has somebody else to talk to, or whatever. And not even just as a girlfriend or a boyfriend, just friends, Shit sucks.
Do you have anything to look forward to this week? Not work, not running errands, not responsibilities. I mean something you're truly looking forward to. Something that brings you excitement. Something that makes you feel alive. Because I think a lot of people don't realize how long it's been since they've had that feeling. And after a while, you stop living and start existing. Maybe this is the feeling that so many people have been trying to put into words.
Why do people expect other people to have their shit together in their 20s, bro? You know what I'm saying? See, the thing is with me, I know what the fuck I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I know what I want to do in this life. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm broke as shit. I don't have no money. But the thing is, y'all motherfuckers can't judge me, though. Because I know whoever's watching this video is broke. If you live in America right now, you're broke. You know what I'm saying? You can't convince me otherwise. You might have a little bit more money than me. But other than that, we all pretty much broke. You know what I mean? So, I don't know what's up. I don't know why people... It's really just older people, though, that be trying to make it seem like, oh, if you don't get your shit together in your 20s, then you're fucking up. But it's like, dog, do you not see how expensive everything is? Bro, I went in the gas station to get a chapstick. That bitch was $4. That's a McDonald's meal deal. You feel me? So, I don't know. Hey, don't let nobody try to make you feel bad that you don't get your life, straightened out in your 20s, bro. Because there's no, end point.
Why the fuck did I have to be born in the generation where everything is just high as fuck and makes zero fucking sense? And got to the point where when I say I'm tired, I mean that from the bottom of my soul. I don't mean I just had a long day at work. I am tired. My heart, mind, body, and soul is exhausted. Tired of survival mode. I'm tired of talking to people. I'm tired of figuring shit out. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of that. I'm just fucking tired. And I don't even know what could fix this kind of tired.
I'm getting really tired of the shop local thing. Now, I'm all for the idea of shopping in your local community. I would rather put my money in the pockets of small business owners in my town than line the pockets of private equity firms. However, I am not for shop local just for the sake of shopping local. If the local businesses in my town are not affordable, they don't provide good value for money, they don't have good service, whatever it is, I'm not going to shop there. If every time I go into my local cafe and order a flat white, I get handed a cappuccino, I'm just going to go to McDonald's and get a $2 drip coffee and be just as disappointed for a third of the money.
Y'all let me know if I'm lying or not, but normal things have gotten so expensive that I'm starting to question if they're even worth my money anymore. So number one is like the cost of fast food. How do we go from like just grabbing something cheap and quick to spending $20 on one meal? I still don't understand. Number two is like the cost of concert tickets. Why are they so expensive? What I'm finding out is that people are using a firm to finance tickets. Baby, I'm just not going to be there. Number three is going to the movies. Tickets, popcorn. You taking your whole family and you spending the cost of a dang on utility bill. What happened to the $2 movie nights? And then number four is getting your hair done. So I've always done my own hair, but ladies, some of these prices require literally a consultation with a financial advisor, and I'm the financial person. And then number five was the cost of groceries. Like, I'm putting things back that I can afford simply because I literally feel disrespected by the price, and I knew how much it cost before. So what's something that you used to buy without thinking twice that you feel is too expensive now?
How do you know that what you're doing with your life is actually the right thing for your life? Think about that. Most of us never stop to ask that question. We just keep doing what everybody else is doing, which is waking up every fucking day, going to work every fucking day, waiting on Friday, every other Friday, if you get paid every 2 weeks, to get that check. And the first thing you gotta do is see what the fuck you gotta pay, which is them fucking bills. And then, after you paid your bills and put the money to a side that you need for your bills and shit, what do? Most of us, we spend what's left and then wait to do that shit all over again. But did you choose that life? Or did you just keep walking down the path that somebody else started you on? Parents had ideas, school had ideas, society had ideas, social fucking media even got ideas. Everybody got an opinion about what your life's supposed to look like. But when is the last time you sat in complete silence and asked yourself, if nobody told me how to live, what would I actually want? Because here's the scary part. You can spend 40, 50, 60 years climbing a fucking ladder and then realize at the top, the ladder has been linked against the wrong wall the whole fucking time. Think about that.
I don't know what it is, but every time I leave my house to go anywhere, to do anything, to be like a normal human, I feel like nothing is real. Like, and if this probably sounds crazy, but like I feel like my player just decided to get up and play the game and hit play. And now I'm forced to go into life and into the real world. I guess that's just capitalism, maybe.
Raise your hand if it's not that you hate work, you just hate being underpaid, overworked, and disrespected all the time. There's a difference.
I am fucking sick of feeling like I am underwater all the time and that there is no way out of it. How do I work more? What do I need to hustle and invent something? I don't know what the fuck to do to get from under this shit. The only thing I can do right now is do my best to unfuck this shit. These people who own everything and want to own more, and to think that they're going to stop at Texas Utilities or New Mexico or Minnesota or the UP, you're fooling yourself. They're going to fucking come after everything that they can skim off the top and make money on, and they do not give a shit about how it will affect you and me. They just don't care.
As of now,
Just wait. So ground beef just hit its highest price ever in American history. The thing that most of us rely on for burgers, tacos, and spaghetti night, it's becoming a luxury. And it's not stopping here. The experts say that the prices are going to keep on going up and up. Why? Well, it's a couple of things. You got to mix a drought, high feed costs, reduced cattle supply, and corporate consolidation. That means fewer options, higher prices, and families having to make more tough decisions at the grocery store. Even basic meals are turning into a budget challenge. And remember, this is not just about beef. This is about the cost of living. It's another reminder that the average family is being priced out of normalcy. You're not crazy for noticing everything feels harder lately, because it is. And what's being done about it? Not much. Big corporations are raking in profits while you're deciding between milk and meat for the week. So next time you hear someone say the economy is doing great, I want you to ask yourself something. Great for who? Because it damn sure ain't the family that's trying to make tacos.
What we're still trying to figure out is what happened. What happened to the economy? The economy is still continuing to fall apart. What happened to the country? And you can see it in everyone's face that they're not happy. People are getting tired of going to work. People are mentally drained. People can't do it no more. The cost of living is still getting out of hand. That's why you see people are mad each and every day. Nobody's being nice to nobody. Nobody has unity. And it's just getting terrifying each and every second because we're still trying to figure out what happened. How did we get to here? How long is it going to take for this to be resolved? When will this situation be over? We've been dealing with this situation for a long time, a very long time. We still expect change, even though it seems like it's never going to happen, but it is what it is. So that's why you see people all across the country, even all over the world, just going through it, having these problems that they're dealing with, friends, family, and work problems. All they do is talk about their job. People are starting to feel guilty when they call off of work because the job is always threatening to fire them. And that's the crazy thing. When did it become healthy for you to stress about taking a day off of work? Or you feel like when you're not at work, you're doing something bad with your life. And that's a scary situation to be in because people are feeling like they're financially trapped. They're doing this because they don't have a choice. And the things that we were taught, it's not working. So that's why you see a lot of people trying to do other avenues. Because at the end of the day, if you don't save yourself, you're going to be lost forever. So that's why people are just crashing out. These crash outs are valid. They have a purpose to crash out, to vent. And we don't know what's going to happen next. Because each and every day, it's always some chaos. It's always something. And many believe this is by design. Not a coincidence. This is by design. But they can't tell you that. Because they know you're being woke each and every day. Some people are still not woke. But it's a sad situation. And it's going to continue to get worse. We've been dealing with this since forever, it seemed like. It seemed like after 2020, we couldn't do anything right. Have you noticed that? Have you asked yourself, what's the reason for that? A lot of people didn't sit back and think about that because they got too much on their mind. People are forgetting things now because they're doing 1,000 things at one time. And that's the sad part. Because you don't have time to just slow down. Because you keep thinking about, oh, I'm going to be late for work. So, I'm going to be late for here. So, it ain't the end of the world. You're human. And that's what most of us forgot. So that's my take on this situation. Let me know how y'all feel about this one. Share it in the comments. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.